The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour. Brought to you by Nadex. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin.
Welcome, folks. We appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials right now down 34. You get the NASDAQ off 9. S&Ps are off 6.5. We have gold up 760 at 1260. We have silver up 16 cents at $17.50. Platinum's up $3.50 at 968. Bonds, you get the 10-year up 4.6, 130.02. 30-year flat at 165.01. Good old King Dollar down 202 ticks at 96.57. The euro is at $1.11, and the yen is at 103. And if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, folks, great time to do it. Come over to our website at TFNN. You'll see the banner on the top of the side. You can hit the banner, bring it up, see what the platform looks like. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can follow along with us as we trade these defined option contracts.
So what kind of defined option contracts are you trading this morning?
I went long gold before the job numbers come out.
Okay.
The jobs numbers come out, folks. They were a little weak. Gold.
Yeah, so the beginning of this bar right here, the second green bar, the beginning of that is the 830. Just to put it right here.
Okay.
So gold looks like it was trading about 1257 at that time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so I went into the spread. I paid up for it too, but so here, if we bring the Bloomberg up, I'll show you what I'm looking at first. So what you have, folks, is this, GCZ6. So the trashing that gold and silver basically took all the sellers out of the marketplace. Once that downdraft, that took a huge amount of energy out. I was looking for the Brexit deal, which was the 1259.10 on this contract, and it actually got down into the sign of strength off the bottom, which is the 1252.90.
Sure.
And it did that yesterday, and it did it with dramatically lighter volume. So to me, it's like, okay, the spread out here this morning, I paid almost $3.50 for it.
Okay.
Maybe in premium.
That would make sense, right?
Yeah.
Because I see that your profit loss is about at break even,
right? And
gold's up about $3 or $4. I'm sure that a lot of that premium was priced in ahead of that jobs number.
It was,
right?
It was.
We'll pull it up. So
and the reason that I went for that one too.
I mean, you obviously would have had more profit up here.
Oh yeah, no doubt. And the reason of going for that one is because it's still shaky when you're down at these lows. Do you know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
And I wanted that defined risk because 1250 at the bottom.
You think it can have a decent move in either direction.
Yeah.
So you just want to keep your defined risk kind of low. And yeah, I can see that. So let's see. What did you got in at about 1260. 1260.65.
Right. And that's when it was trading, although at like 1256 or 1257.
Right. And that's what I was going to say. And so that would be about, give or take, about $100 of risk per contract,
right,
for a potential $400 in profit, all the way up to $1,300.
Right.
Yeah, which is not bad. No, that's not bad. I mean, especially when you consider, right? So it's right at the end of this bar is where the news comes out.
Yeah.
So you're trading at about 1257, and guess what? You had $10 of upside movement, and now since the upside movement, you've had unfortunately $9 of downside movement. But you want to see that type of volatility when you're paying just $4 in premium,
right? Because
if you're getting $9 one way, $8 the other, and you're trading that over the long haul, you're going to be right enough of the time in the direction that those moves go in your favor. And still, so what time? This is a 1:30. Is that what it is?
1:30.
Yeah. So that's great.
And if we go over to the dollar for a second, I still, even with this gold pullback right now, I basically still like the trade, and I'll show you why.
Okay.
Because if we go over to the dollar, what you have with the dollar is this: it made its move. As the strength in gold on the way down, strength got taken out of it. On the way up, the dollar, there's a lot of strength, a lot of energy taken out of the dollar on the 4th. And the dollar was coming into a downdraft. So
sure.
We'll see where the thing shakes out.
Yeah, no, I hear you. You're saying that could face some resistance up there.
I think it does. And watching the yen last night, what happened, folks, is the yen last night pulled back, and the yen here. We pull the yen up for a second. What you're going to see is the yen basically, couldn't handle the swing point, but it's not the swing point from the 2nd of September. It's the downdraft from the 29th of July. Well, that was a big downdraft, and that's not the first one. Look at this other one over here.
And that's Brexit.
So that's Brexit. Thank you. So the seller's right there.
Yeah. Lots of action right there.
And the last part of it is, and this is going to be so bizarre because we're going to be talking about it again, is guess what? These bonds aren't done yet.
And what do you mean by not done? As in?
That means that you had the bonds going lower, meaning rates going higher, and they've rejected everything this morning. They're saying, you know what, I'm not going any lower. Now I want to go higher. So it's like, oh, really?
For lower rates.
Lower rates.
Yeah, exactly.
Darrell Martin, what's going on?
How you doing, man?
Doing great, man. Yourself?
Doing great. And that was crazy last night.
Yeah, well, the pound crashed last night, folks. They're blaming it on a million different things that no one was around trading it. But guess what? Europe was wide open when it crashed.
It was nice.
Yeah. It went down, 9%, 8.5% in like a flash.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You stay right there, folks. Darrell, Tony, myself, we're coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. We'll be right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date, active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionics, oil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. Tommy O'Brien and Darrell Martin. Tommy O'Brien, we do appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. And, you know, when you're trading a Nadex product, folks, bottom line, you can trade currencies, you can trade commodities, and, of course, you can trade the indices. Last night in that good old British pound, I'll just bring it up for you for a second, and you can see how bizarre that move was. It's like, man.
Can you just show us where it was? Yeah.
Yeah, so...
As in, like, oh, my goodness.
So the British pound, folks, went from 126 to 184.
One to 118?
118, thank you. 118, yeah, 184, yeah.
118 is almost just as crazy.
Yeah, that's about it.
Might as well.
Yeah, right? You know, I mean, they're all in the land of outliers, so, yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's no deviation marker for
Right,
that.
exactly.
Yeah, no deviation market.
And so what happened? They're
blaming it on a fat finger. They're blaming it that no one.
what does that really mean?
They're making
Exactly.
stuff up left and right. They don't have a clue.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Well, it's not an exchange. I mean, it's FX. You know, it's exchanging of currency.
right.
It's not on like one United exchange. I mean,
Yeah.
it's all over the counter and everything else. So it's like some guy can do whatever he wants at FXCM. He's not going to drive the entire FX market. So it's
Right.
Yeah, they don't have a clue. So
I'm sure there'll be speculation in the coming days.
Oh, it's
Yeah, oh, for sure, to say the least, right?
I've seen Fat Finger. What else have we seen? There was algo traders were targeting low liquidity times. They just decided to do it all at once.
That's
Just
when
on
you
the
want to
pound.
have defined risk, right? I mean,
Yeah.
those are the times where it's like, listen,
Oh,
that's,
there's nothing you can do about
that's
it.
what I was going to say, like, that's not going to happen often. But if you're watching the show every day and you're trading, like, all the time,
Right.
then, just run the numbers like 100 or 200 times
it'll happen.
over the course of 5 years, right?
Right.
And you're going to have those situations where, like, the market does things you never expected were possible.
Right.
And if you have just, like, loss potentials that exceed what you have in that account, you're in trouble.
And it's gone.
You got to pay for it.
And that
Yeah,
happens.
it's
It's
gone,
happened
and
several
you're right.
times in the last year. With the franc. I mean,
Okay.
that,
I don't trade commodities, but I see that in commodities, that's something you better be ready for. Exactly.
And
I think
I'm sorry, in currencies. In currencies, that's right. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Right.
I mean, with the franc, because they pound the franc to the euro, and Switzerland was pegging it up, and they ordered said like one day, like, we're going to leave the peg there, and the next
Right.
day, they're like, nah, we're going to remove it. And I mean, it just blew up.
Yeah, I mean,
it's what
all
actually bankrupted
currencies are just
FXCM.
like fiat, so things can change real quickly, especially if you're talking about currencies besides like the dollar, and not to be so biased, right? But
Right.
in reality, like, they can just change things, and then immediately their currency on a world basis is dramatically changed. Versus like a commodity, it's an actual good.
Right.
One country just can't make a decision, and all of a sudden, like,
No.
any commodity is worth less. I
Right.
mean, maybe the Middle East and oil, and they have so much supply, but they really can. One country, in terms of like your own currency,
that's-
they can just make a choice to change the value of that currency. It's like boom,
They can.
boom,
They
Yeah.
can.
I was
like
posting
Brexit.
last night.
Like Brexit for the pound. Yeah.
I was posting last night talking to some traders, and I was just like, I don't care how disciplined you are. I don't care where you put your stops. It blew past everything.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Just so quick.
I was fortunate, and I was short because I had short signals going into the move. But I mean, it easily could have went the other way against me.
Right.
Just as easily,
Right.
just as fast.
Right.
And I caught a nice big move on it, but there's plenty of people that didn't. And if they had Nadex, their risk was capped, and if they had, like, say, a 100 pip loss, and that's nobody wants that, or they had a 30 pip loss, but that's a lot better than an 800 pip loss.
I think that's
So-
math most people can understand. is
Well,
that, it's just
yeah.
like totally.
And what happens, folks, and this is if you're trading in that currency market, the bottom line, you'll read about there's going to be pure wipeouts because that move was so fast.
Oh, and the leverage you get.
That's my point.
Yeah, I know you're
And-
gonna. I just.
and-
It is.
Some of them do like 400 and 500 leverage.
And it's a wipeout situation.
Oh, big time.
And the thing that we'll probably read about like we can talk about retail traders, but there's got to be a couple pros that got wiped out on that deal.
People trade it because they love the leverage. It's
Right.
not like, they have the leverage and they don't use it. That's why people are in that market. So
Right.
that's what's
Right.
And pound is a volatile instrument. People love to trade it.
Right.
They are
Hey,
FX traders.
You
It's one of those-
you combine volatility with leverage, man. You can get some swings, and some people want, swings can be good and they can be bad.
Oh,
just to put it in for sure.
Swings are great in the Nadex product. That's the bottom line. It was just like me going to gold.
And you get good leverage on the Nadex. You don't have to put
You
up.
do.
I mean,
Right.
You do.
usually, like if the biggest spread, if I'm choosing it, is the same as using normal leverage, like 50 to 1.
Yes.
And that's if I'm choosing like the really wide spreads.
Yeah.
So if I'm choosing the narrow spreads, then I mean you can get 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 1,000 to 1, but I only have a very small capped risk. So. Yeah, I mean,
In
if you're gonna
markets
play
like this,
currencies,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
Oh.
Yeah.
Totally. If we go to the broad market for a second, and you're taking a look at it, this is going to get wild because, it's not going to get wild.
Maybe it will get wild. What are we talking?
Well, you know what it is? The ironic part about it is that we've been waiting. We're always waiting for something. And, the jobs numbers came in a little light. Market just shrugged it off. It's like, okay, so now we're going to go into earnings next week.
Yep.
And, here we go again, right? It's going to be like, what is the catalyst to either break this thing up or break it down? On a weekly basis, you're going to have...
We're so close to the election, too.
Oh, maybe that's it.
That's it,
Oh, that's even funny.
I mean, weeks fly by,
They
so
do.
the election's going to be like tomorrow. For all perspective.
I guess it's 6 weeks, right?
No, it's closer than that now. We've been saying it's 6 weeks for like at least a week. That's my point. Now it's like between 4 and 5. When is it? Maybe it's
November
5.
5th.
Isn't it? You sure?
Is it the 5th?
I don't know.
Or is
You
it the
just pick
8th?
that date.
I think it's the 5th.
I think it might be. Let's see. We're going to it right now. No, it's going to be the 8th, I believe.
It's the 8th. Day before my birthday. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. See, today's October 7th.
Yeah.
So that's
Wow.
4 weeks. That's when
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
4 weeks
Wow.
from Tuesday.
No.
Yeah.
What are we gonna watch? What are we,
Yeah.
what are we gonna put on our Facebook pages after?
Oh, thank God. We'll just enjoy like the small reprieve before the cycle starts again.
I know, right? It's like
It's a quick
I talked to
reprieve, but thankfully
friend of mine the other day.
I don't think anybody's going to announce their candidacy quite after November 8th, but they'll give it a little time for 2020.
One of my friends is like, I can't wait for Facebook to be fun again.
Yeah, thankfully mine's not that bad, which this time around. I think hopefully I was thinking that maybe, as Facebook matures, that people don't get on a general basis, and I know it's still social media and it happens, but that it's not as political. No, you're not as optimistic? Oh, well.
Yeah, I think they'll mature towards the holidays after the elections are over.
That would be
There'll
nice,
be that
too.
group that's going to complain for the next 4 years.
No
or
matter
whatever,
what, that's
whatever.
always, but it's
those
social
of you
media.
just
It's
click
the
unfriend
internet,
and move on.
it's the internet.
Yeah.
Beware.
Just click unfriend, move on.
Exactly. Don't deal with it. Whatever.
Get them off your timeline.
877-927-6648. Let's go look at that gold contract. So gold, you got the volatility out here, no doubt. We just did a 100% move of a move
Yeah.
on the way down.
It's pretty amazing.
Move,
Right back
move.
up to where we were prior to those numbers.
But guess what? That's the type of move I like to see. You go up with 23,000 contracts. When the number comes out,
Yeah.
you just come back
Trickle back.
with 6,700. Deviant, man.
Oh, boy.
Trickle back
Deviance
economics.
is where it's at. Markets deviant. It's a beautiful thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, totally. You stay right there, folks. Tommy, Darrell, myself, we're coming right back. Dow right now is down 28. Nasdaq's down 3. S&P's are off 6.5. We're going to be right back.
If you're looking to discover a new financial resource and diversify your financial portfolio, consider the new Market Safe Focused Commodity CD from Everbank. This 5-year U.S. dollar-denominated CD gives you exposure to 6 equally weighted commodities, including gold, silver, copper, nickel, soybeans, and sugar, in one powerful CD. With annual pricing caps of 50% per component, you could earn up to a 50% upside payment at maturity if the commodities increase in value across annual pricing dates. And should the opposite occur, your principal principal is 100% protected. Keep in mind, returns are based on CD performance. There is no annual percentage yield or periodic rate of interest on this index CD. Don't miss out. Take advantage of this financial resource designed to grow with the times. The October 13th funding deadline will be here before you know it. So hurry over to everbank.com/TFNN for the CD's term sheet and other important product details and disclosures. Once again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. This advertisement is sponsored content. Everbank is a member FDIC.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 29. Nasdaq's off 5. S&Ps are off 6.5. And bottom line, that's a flat market. Let's go to our man John in Philly. Hey, John, what's going on, brother?
Hey, Tommy. Thanks for taking the call. How are you today?
Thanks for calling. Thanks for holding. We're doing great, man. And you know what? I never realized. I know Philadelphia. Well, you know, you went to school in Philly, right outside Philly. Yeah. But I saw a picture. Ellie went up to Philly the other day for the day with some of her friends. Man, the city hall up there is extraordinary. The architecture.
Yeah, I mean, that's an old school Philadelphia.
Yeah, man.
No, the history there's it's a great town. Obviously, its heyday is long ago. That's not to say there aren't great people and great things there. There are, no doubt.
Yeah, and I was looking at that architecture. It blew my mind. It's gorgeous, man.
It's old, yeah.
Yeah, really cool.
No, we like that, especially what he's talking about, John. And, you know, we love Boston. It has some similar stuff.
Yeah.
And down in Florida, there's not much older.
No, you don't.
We miss some of those beautiful,
you don't get granite
older,
buildings and the amount of detail.
You know.
Right.
Listen, I'll give a plug. Go to Philly, go to South Philly, go to 2 places. Go to Pat's and Gino's for cheesesteaks.
Oh, we know it.
And then hop over to Melrose Diner. Melrose Diner is someplace that you've got to go.
I don't know Melrose. Okay. I took him to Pat's when I was going to school there. Yeah. So that's for sure. Go.
Say, Tom, I wanted to ask you, please give us your 2 cents on the FTSE 100 stock index. I shorted that this morning. I haven't done anything with this instrument for years.
Okay.
But I do note the high in the cash index this week of 71.22 was at exactly, to the point, the high of, I think it was April or May of 2015. I'm just thinking it's a low-risk shot at a double-topping formation. I'm wondering if there's something that you can share with us that tells you whether or not that speculation's likely to be a winner or a loser.
So if we take a look at the FTSE's at 7,043. I'm going to put this on a weekly for a second. So this is going to get really cool. So watch. This is kind of crazy, too, the way this is shaking out. So with John, when he's saying the double top, no doubt the 71.19, that's what it looks like, is the high up there, right? Now, you get volume of 4.1. Okay, so this is the danger part, right? The danger part is that I don't even have the volume in from today yet, John, and
yes.
It's over this swing point from the week of August 19th with volume. Okay, so that's a problem, right? That being said, now watch this. This is where this is going to get wild.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this in dollar terms, right? And in dollar terms, the FTSE hasn't moved. Okay. Meaning in pound terms, it's at highs. In U.S. dollar terms, it hasn't even made it over Brexit, okay? So watch, this is where this is going to, this is just bizarre.
I mean, because it's down like over 20% from those highs.
Exactly.
In terms.
So if we looked at this, John, just in the context of, let's say that we lived over there and said, okay, what's it doing? And I do my price and volume, I'd be saying, hey, man, that's going higher, okay? That being said, now watch this. My take is that what you're going to see, if we go back to the dollar, what you're going to see now is that our dollar wants lower price. Our dollar, to me, it looks like the index, we'll see how it comes into 98, 53, and I'm going to the high of the 26. But this might just be another range and staying in the range. And if that's the case, what will end up happening is that the British pound will go higher, and if the British pound goes higher, you're going to get your trade off in the FTSE.
The FTSE in dollar terms gets better.
Exactly, right? And it will go down. So that's kind of where it's shaking out. So I think you get a decent. Isn't it crazy? But I think you get a decent trade there.
It is crazy.
But
Tommy, I'll share this with you. The feature you're bringing up now is just critical. When we're talking global markets and currencies are swinging, you do have to look at everything, not only in the underlying home currency, but vis-a-vis the currency in which we're operating, the dollar. So thanks a bunch. I appreciate that.
Okay, man. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thank you.
Yeah, isn't that?
Oh, for sure.
That
and
one,
what to take from this, right? Is this is happening across the board, just
right.
on really small levels all over the place, where it's tougher for us to just, see the chart and completely understand the ramifications. And only when it's like so dramatic, you exaggerate the possibilities.
Right.
Then you're like, oh wow, look at the quick effect that can have.
Exactly.
If you're trading, the FTSE in pound, but guess what? The pound's getting super weak, and if you want to have dollars back at any point, then it doesn't matter how high the FTSE goes because you're in pounds, and they're going to be worthless by the time you get them back.
And it's staring us right in the face right now. It's one thing.
And that's why fast markets, same deal. You can learn things. You can see because when there's huge moves, you just get a quicker understanding of what those moves mean and what they do.
They do.
Yeah.
And it's crazy, man.
Yeah. As opposed to, it's like it doesn't take much to understand. Wait a second, we go from being at highs to being down 23%.
It's hard to even comprehend it. Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, looking at that FTSE, it's really hard to comprehend that.
Because how tough would it be, right? If you just really were maybe a novice just coming in, you didn't calculate that into things, and you say, you know what, I think that the FTSE's going to be fine because they're doing business in Britain and they're going to be fine. And meanwhile you're down like 22% on that trade,
right.
and you didn't factor that in, and the market's just been gangbusters in pounds.
Totally. How
about oil? Let's jump around oil because we're still above that $50 level.
Okay, so
I don't think we have any callers. I know you're trying to see if we do.
Thank you. Okay. So 50-30. Yeah, I mean this.
Just say I woke up this morning. That was I woke up and I really was just, looking at the market to see, okay, what's setting up before the news number. And
Right.
one of the other things I wanted to look at was if oil had stayed above that $50 level. Because so often you wake up and oil is $1 one way or the other before I'm even awake, it seems like.
Oh, totally, man.
And I'm awake early, so...
And the longer that stays above that 50, then the higher probability is we're going to go to that 54, $55 because your swing point is laying up there at 53.39 on this contract.
And just looking at this chart, I think maybe even the last time, the reason why I probably expected it, even if I didn't realize it, is because the last time we got above it, it was like for a split second. No, we just touched it.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So that's probably why I expected. I really did. I expected to see like 49 something today. That it would just have a little trouble staying over. But
and if it stays over there and it can stay over there over the weekend, that's going to be a different ballgame.
I would agree.
And this is where we'll see whether the dollar can help it out or not. With the dollar, because oil made the run, folks, with the dollar making the run higher also. And it looks to me like
gold was going higher, DX was going higher. It was all at once, that pound stuff throwing things off.
Yeah. You stay right there, folks. Tommy, Darrell, myself, we're coming right back. We get the Dow right now down 36. Nasdaq's off 9. S&Ps are off 7.5. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's Nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And don't forget, folks, come Sunday night. So if you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see the Nadex banner on the top of the side. You can hit that banner, bring up the platform. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account. You can get ready for next week, because what we do have is earnings start next week.
Yeah.
The week after that. Well, we get both, right? We get earnings. We got
debate Sunday night.
Sunday night is a debate too. That's right. Interesting.
So if you need like a few minute break from the debate to clear your mind, you can go over and open a demo account so you're ready Monday morning. There you go.
There's no doubt. Just on the debate action alone, that'd be good. Yeah.
Demo is good for the mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything to clear your brain, I think, can probably be needed at times for all of us.
Oh, my God, I'm telling you. Pretty amazing. But yeah, that's, so you got, so we're going to have both. You get earnings that start, and the first, let me just see what
Did you go in and lock in your lower oil prices like we talked about last week?
We haven't dug into that yet.
Oh, see, they're going up, man.
I don't know. I did some Googling.
We don't have that.
I did some Googling.
In Florida.
You're stuck. You're like with one provider. And that's
I
what you
believe
get?
we are, and I believe those rates are locked in for a period of years at times by whatever for everybody. I believe that's but I did go do a quick search to try and see if there was anything, and
it's different.
It was just news of what the rates would be coming.
We could change every month if we want to. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's pretty good.
I did a 2-year contract just because we were at such lows before it started going back up, and Iran started talking.
It's a risk-reward deal, right? As in how much lower can it really go versus, you could get a spike. You could create a scenario where there could be a spike in oil very easily.
I'm like, okay, we're down at 30-something.
Exactly.
I'm not too worried about, paying a little bit more if it goes down to 20 or 10.
Exactly.
So, but it could go up to 50 or 70 without even...
In a heartbeat. And here we are at 50.
It stays, the bottom line, which is so cool, is that you get defined risk, man. You know what it is. And it's like, I love it when you know what the bill is and you can pay it. And it's like, okay, so, because when you don't and it can go up.
Fixed costs are better than variable costs.
Well, it was like 15 kilowatts, and I brought it down to 10, and then on this last renewal, when it was so low, I brought it down to like 10 cents or whatever a kilowatt. So, I mean, it's nice. I mean, it drops a bit. It's like, okay, my bill is now 30% less than what it's been for the last year.
It's real cash.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Let's go over and take a look at the GDX, because I know a lot of the tigers in the den right now, they're trading that GDX. Okay, so the GDX right now, you had a high out here today of 23.74. We're at 22.98 right now. You come in, and this is going to fill the gap. So we're coming into a crucial place right now. Now, it's coming in the right way. 23 is the number. We want to see a rejection of this 23. That was the closeout yesterday, and you're coming in with dramatically lighter volume. So if we go into ABX, so ABX and Newmont are the largest weightings in there. And if I put ABX right now, I like how this is trading. So this is when I say I like how it's trading. This is what you have. 4 weeks ago, we hit a low of 37.
I think they're on a daily.
Oh, thank you. 4 days ago, we went down at 37 million. Yesterday, you tested that with 18 million. Okay. Now the bottom line, it just has to hold this 1539.
That's the big low Tuesday.
It is, and I don't even think it's going to get that low. But what it did, you got the test, which is crucial to get. Newmont. We go take a look at Newmont, and what we have with Newmont. Newmont right now is down 13 cents. We are at 33.92 now. Newmont's got to close over 34, I believe.
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, you want Newmont to close over 34. Now, see, this is interesting because Newmont has a different characteristic than Barrick. So that's a toss-up right there. And then to look at the actual gold price, where you think that's going to go, what you want to do is you want to look at Franco-Nevada.
Big royalty company, right?
Yep. You get Franco-Nevada and Royal Gold. And Franco-Nevada is coming into the, is that March? What is that? Yeah, March.
That is, yes. March of this year.
That's 8.4 million, and you're coming in.
You're looking at a weekly right now.
Yeah. So Franco-Nevada is coming in with 4.4 million versus 8.4, which is beautiful. And then if we go to Royal Gold, Royal is at 65.50. And this is divergence, man. What number is that? Oh, that's good. That's 63. That's 7.3 million versus 4.4. So out of those four, what you do have is that you have Newmont's a little weak. The two realty companies, though, are saying that gold wants higher price. So if we go back to the dollar hasn't held rather. So.
So you ready for football this weekend? Tom Brady back in action?
Oh, what day are they playing?
I think Sunday. So Darrell, are you a Cowboys fan?
Oh yeah.
You guys got a good thing going on too, man.
It's been pretty nice.
Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, they got some rookie quarterback and running back, man.
Really?
They are quite a tandem. It'll be interesting, Darrell, what happens when Tony Romo is better, because I don't think he has a spot right now. We'll see.
Yeah, he'll be like on third string at this point. But yeah,
that's how the NFL works, man.
Wow.
You get injured, next guy up. We know how.
And
guess what?
It's like,
I was just gonna say, next guy up might be Tom Brady, as Drew Bledsoe knows, and you never ever get your job back. So that's how things go, and we'll see what happens. Tony Romo, I think Tony Romo's decent too, but man.
He's got his weaknesses.
He has his weaknesses, no matter what.
Yeah, that and Jessica Simpson and whatever else is next, So yeah, but
well, I think Dallas always likes to attract a little drama to their football team from the ownership down. So that seems to.
Oh man, the owner. Like, we all despise the owner.
Dude, that's interesting. Yeah,
we've always.
You need another championship sometime soon, man. That remedies everything,
Yeah, we might take care of that. Well, no, they still despise the owner when we win. Yeah, they just end up.
It's a high standard in the sports world.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll take one this year.
They fill the stands, though.
What was did numbers come out? I think I heard you talking about that yesterday, right?
Did.
NFL, and they were down, weren't they?
The numbers, the viewership is down huge.
Now that's just on the networks we're talking about, though, right? I was planning on looking into that more. I heard you talking about it.
They made a lot of people mad.
Here it is right here. So
their stances on the police stuff and on the anthem stuff and all that.
TV networks are giving away more commercial time in the NFL.
Yeah.
What is it? Okay.
Yeah, 14% from a year earlier among the 18 to 49.
Yeah. Thursday night is down 15%. Sunday night's down 12%. Monday night football is down 16%. And there's a lot of
they got political, and that's where
I don't know if that's 1,000,000%. I mean, that could be a deeper. Maybe people just aren't watching TV as much.
That's what I think.
That's what I think it plays into it too, where it's like you could see a spike back if they can convert all these people that don't live on TVs and you're used to your iPad, your computer, your.
Well, I remember I used to.
But you see that across the board on everything? Because if it was people not watching TV, wouldn't you see it like?
Oh, but all the rest of them have already got croaked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, You stay right there, folks.
I mean, just the NFL is like one of the only things that actually was worth watching live anymore, because live, you can't TiVo it, you can't DVR it, so they really have a commodity for sure.
You stay right there, folks. Darrell, Tony, myself, we're coming right back. Dow's down 24, Nasdaq's off 9, S&P's off 6.5. We're gonna be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
My name name is Steve Rhodes, author of Mastering Probability and host of the Trader's Edge show heard daily here at TFNN.com. On Wednesday, October 19th at 5 p.m., I'll be hosting a special one-hour event, Trading Range Boundary Lines, where I'll teach subscribers how to identify hidden support and resistance levels, the kind that you definitely need to be aware of for your trading and investing. You'll learn how to plot major horizontal support and resistance, how to identify breakouts and breakdowns, and how to project the next price move. These support and resistance levels work for stocks, ETFs, futures contracts, currencies, and these patterns work on every time frame. By signing up for Mastering Probability right now, you get the first month of my newsletter service for only $49, and that includes October 19th's Trading Range Boundary webinar. Plus, if you sign up now, I'll include access to my 3 one-hour workshops, the ultimate trading signals, the ultimate reversal signals, and the long, short line that every trader needs to know. This is an investment you won't regret. For all the details of the upcoming workshop and reserve your seat today, visit the front page of TFNN.com now.
It's 2016 and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, Swim Lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the 3 hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Darrell Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see right on the front page, our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. He's going to be doing a great workshop for everyone out here on October 19th. The workshop's going to be about trading range boundary lines. Bottom line is that it's only $49 to come into the workshop. You get his newsletter for a full month. That's a $100 discount right off the bat.
Yeah, 'cause that's $149 a month.
$149. And then there's actually 4 workshops that they get
on top of that
they can study all weekend.
You get this money management webinar, and not just the weekend, just so you get it for a full 6 weeks, I think, all the way until 30 days after the webinar he's doing on October 19th.
Okay.
So literally until like November 19th, almost, you're getting those webinars on your member page, and he's talking about the trading round boundary lines on October 19th. But you get the 3 recent workshops he's done plus his money management. So he had, let's go over there right down here. He had the long short line that every trader needs to know, the oscillator unchanged line. He did the ultimate trading signals, the Japanese candlestick workshop, and then he had the ultimate reversal pattern workshop. So you get all those instantly added. So you can sign up. You get all those workshops immediately on your members page. You can go in, you can watch them over the weekend, whenever you want, on demand. And then come 2 weeks from this past Wednesday, so a week from this coming Wednesday, Steve will be doing his workshop, and of course you get access to his newsletter.
Beautiful thing.
It is.
Check it out right on the front page of TFNN.
Pretty awesome deal for $49. And if you've subscribed to Steve's newsletter before, you can sign back up too. It's still a tremendous deal.
And and don't forget, folks, no matter where you are listening right now, if you happen to be on the West Coast in Portland and Seattle, coming down the coast, going to work, remember that you can get us 24 hours a day right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com, you hit Tiger TV, you're going to get some great HD audio as well as video. And
so you got a little bounce in gold in that last 5-minute bar.
Yeah, I think I'll probably break even.
You're pretty close to it right now. You are.
Right. Not the end of the world.
No.
I like what we just had, the GDX, when we were doing it, the GDX just rejected the $23 level. And see, this is just deviant enough. I kind of, I do.
You like that word? Yeah,
I do.
I think we understand that one.
I like how, this is, it scares.
You like the deviance.
I do.
I know.
I do. Because what ends up happening, I've found that that's what markets like to do,
Sure,
man.
Sure.
they come down.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
And they test, and it's like, and it's always shaky, man. There's no doubt, And this move here, the cool thing that I really like about this move, now at this point, the bounce that I'm looking for is to come all the way back up to where it broke down from. But the way that this is trading right now, that could change. And it's
you're
really,
talking about gold, right?
Yeah, I am. To gold and silver, and the dollar, because the correlations are pretty good here. And what would need is that you'd need on Monday or Tuesday another sign of strength. And if you got a sign of strength in those metals market Monday, Tuesday, then you're talking a different ball game. Then I'd be talking that the Fed is going to balk again at raising rates.
Yeah, right.
Which would just be, hey, we'll see.
It's more than possible, man.
It is more than possible. It's absolutely more than
What's
possible.
the Fed futures funds rate, real quick, as we end?
Right now, the odds are 65. 65% going up December 14th.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, 17% for November.
Yeah. Well, that's still only a quarter point.
No, and that's pretty close to what it was yesterday.
Right.
So not much of a change with those jobs numbers.
But it won't take much for them to say once again, oh, I can't do it. Well, this morning on Bloom, well, I guess we'll talk about this afternoon. Folks, you have a great one, safe one. Stay right there, man. Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. Then we'll go to Think Swim headquarters. Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. Darrell, have a great weekend, safe weekend. Look
You
forward
too,
to
man. You have a great one.
Sunday night, folks. Get up that Nadex platform.
That's the plan.
Pal.
Thanks, man.
Wow! Go get him, folks.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.